Hi! So Claire and I are going to continue our work this morning. This is the first video I've taken at the new location in Palma Valley. And Palma Valley is near Valley Center and it's east of Oceanside. So it's more in the San Diego County area. So as I continue to work this morning, there's a little bit of conversation going on as the horses are getting more fit and developed and more connected, and they're able to lift up through their withers and connect over their back and attach everything on their top line. The line that they need to travel inside of themselves becomes more particular. And for me, the challenge is to go for the biomechanics that is going to allow the horse to not be on the forehand and to have better flexibility and versatility to deal with jumping or trail riding or making transitions, carrying a human. When I started with Claire, her neck attachment was she wasn't operating from a place that allowed her shoulders to lift up. Now, she may have been better off without a rider, but when she has a job description to carry a rider, all of a sudden what you notice when a horse is on the forehand is they kind of want to fall over their front feet, and they sort of want to it's sort of like a wheelbarrow, and you have too much in the front end of the wheelbarrow, if any of you have pushed a wheelbarrow. And so riding the horse, it gives you a feeling like you're always going a little bit downhill, and even though the horse is athletic, in her case she's very athletic, you still have a sense that the balance isn't in a good place if they were to stumble or if to land off of a jump. So a big part of her pathway has been to build up her understanding to use her body in a different order and to carry the fitness so she can do that with ease. You know, the point isn't, for me at this stage of training, the point isn't for me to be able to hold them there. The point is to build them up so they manage themselves there, and I can give input on a periodic or regular basis to keep encouraging and cheerleading that. It's kind of like when I was learning to be a fitness trainer, I didn't do the work for the person I was helping, but I make lots of little adjustments and about posture and about tempo and about alignment. So again, having gone down that path of learning the NASM fitness training, it's so much like horse training. You know, the horse is our client, and my interest is to enable the horse to be physically, mentally available and to be comfortable. So here we go in the canter. And again, what's interesting for me at this point in my training and riding is this piece about the position of the withers and the base of the neck and how the pelvis connects the top line basically is just huge. And then you throw a human on top, and for the horse to manage all of that is just nuts, really, when you think about it. I mean, when they were pulling carriages and pulling plows, that really anatomically made more sense than wearing humans. So it's been quite a process. I mean, now I know I loved Sharon May Davis's work, and more people are on that cheerleading for the health and wellness. And again, it's based on physics, biomechanics. So her leads are coming along because she has the flexibility to lift her shoulders, position her rib cage, how she angles her pelvis, the neck stays long. Her ability to pick up the leads has improved significantly. And again, it's not magic. It's attention and education to the details that need to happen in the horse to do the work. So again, she's cantering along lovely, right? I mean, just soft brain, very comfortable. Now we come back. We're going to come back to the trot, change direction, do a little canter the other way. She's just doing awesome. I couldn't ask her really to be better. She just, you know, the fact that she's being willing to listen to my instruction, it's great. So now I'm going to go ahead. This is familiar, just like the desert. Trot right into the arena, only the difference is you've got jumps that are really looking interesting. So all the horses are doing great though. I love it. All the, you know, the funny stuff I pulled out of the junk pile at Sabelle's was brilliant. You know, the plastic barrels, the swimming pool. I mean, when I tell Leslie, oh yeah, I've been jumping them over a little swimming pool, her eyes get real big. But this is great, a little bit different there with the viewing stand. And, but, you know, just, gosh, what a great prospect for somebody to take a horse that now understands how to carry herself uphill. She understands her leads, much more symmetrical. I mean, there's plenty of work to do, cruising around quietly inside of the arena around all of this different material. And again, she's been in here maybe 2 or 3 times. And again, I know that the owner had done a lot of work in this area, but it's still, every time they come in and they see a different course and a different pattern in the design, it's a moment for them to mentally work with something that's unusual. And having the group of horses, it becomes clear. You know, it's like, why that jump doesn't bother her. She goes by, she's not really disturbed by any of this. And as you can see, I'm still have a long rein. My rein that I'm using is in a conversation about her alignment. If she's running through my seat or if she's off to the left or the right in her body. So again, you can see we're cantering. I'm taking advantage of that we have an arena. The surface is lovely, and so I do a little work outside, do a little work inside, because I want her not to become sour in any way about being in an arena. That's a problem for horses now in the modern age, where they're always going around in the arena. It's kind of like if you never go for a walk and you only go to the gym and you're on the treadmill. So it becomes kind of a chore. I enjoy the gym, but I tell you, my favorite thing is to go hiking and to go walking. So I just don't see that it's any different for the horse psychologically. So she's doing great. I mean, look at this. Couldn't be better. Couldn't be more pleased with where we are with this young horse. And I think there's already people that are going to be interested in her. I'll go ahead and get some videos. And it's going to be really fun doing the development videos with Leslie. Hopefully people will find that useful. And just as an archive of process, putting information out there. You know, we have one way of doing it. Other people have other ways of doing it. It's just sharing information to create a thoughtful result in the horses. And now the same thing, walking out on a long rein, that she doesn't rush out of the arena. She had no anxiousness to try to go out the gate. She was so excellent today. The horse earlier was going around. She was great about that. So I just cheerlead and give Claire an A+. And this again is, she's been at Pama Valley for a week now.